Walla walla bun dun 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 dun. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Wizard's Forge. Today, we're taking a look again at Kalia's tongue twister. Kalia's Chronicle of Runes, but this time we're not looking at the PDF of the preview. This time, we're gonna design our own. And this is a second video to the MTG to D&D. I figured it would be a cool little tie-in there. So, give me a second. Gotta raise my chair up a little bit here. There we go. Sorry for that. So, today, as stated, we're going to make our own rune from MTG. So, this is a little image that was shared over on the Discord server by Spectre Creations himself. We are building a rune for this card today, Demonic Lore. And we are going to go ahead and look at, obviously, Infernal. And the mechanical theme here is curses and drawbacks. The typical surface for inscription is the flesh of a devil. We're breaking this one very heavily for the surface. So the idea here is this is going to be 2 runes, because as you see here in the image for the art, it has 2, right? The one on the book and then the one that's on the character's hand. So this is going to be a pair of runes. It's going to be 1 item. So what I was thinking, and I'm not going to actually write this down or whatever, y'all know how this is, I just brainstorm and stuff, but, you know, what I was thinking is, I like the draw mechanic in MTG, let's be honest, who doesn't like drawing cards in Magic the Gathering, you know, but, there's no real equivalent to drawing in D&D, so let's think about this for a second. What is a resource that you would love to regain back? Well, spell slots, right? So, let's take the arcane recovery feature of Wizard and tie it to this rune. Alright, how do we do this? And then how do we tie the life loss thing, right, for the curse? Alright. I got it. So what if this rune is a... I don't remember if there's... I don't know if there's any legendary runes or not, but, I don't know. Let's just say rare rune. And it doesn't require attunement, because none of the runes do. That's one of my favorite things about this, is they don't require attunement. So you can just, like, stack these as long as you can keep finding them and inscribing them and whatnot. So, what if it gives you proficiency bonus uses of your arcane recovery feature as a wizard instead? Requires attunement by a wizard, obviously. Or not attunement, but, you know, requires to be inscribed into a wizard spellbook and then on their hand or wherever else on their body they like to. It has to be visible, though. And then the drawback is whenever you use your arc... Oh, let's make it even more powerful since it's rare. Let's make it to where... Sorry, that's my dog jingling there in the background. Let's make it to where your arcane recovery feature can actually scale as you level, instead of being limited to, like, what is it, 5th or 6th level spells. It could actually recover up to a 9th level spell when you hit higher levels. Let's say if you're 17th level, you can recover 1 9th level spell on top of your other spells or whatever, right? Or maybe we don't even tie it to that. Yeah, I like this better. Okay. So, proficiency uses of arcane recovery, but the limit is of the spell slot is gone. So it's not limited to, like, 5th level now. Now it can be like 9th, 8th, 7th, whatever, right? And you have proficiency bonus uses per long rest. Or per 2 days, or however. Well, proficiency bonus per long rest. I mean, it's pretty potent. As a bonus action, you could use the arcane recovery feature. Proficiency times per long rest. Yeah, I like that. As a bonus action, you can use the Arcane Recovery feature, proficiency times per long rest. This does not count towards your original use of it. The drawback, however, is for each level of the spell that you regain when using it in this way, you suffer... It's a wizard, so their hit points are d6. You suffer 1d6 plus 2 hit point loss per level of spell you regain using that feature. So if you gain a 5th level spell back, you suffer 5d6 plus 2. There's a potential that you only suffer 5 plus 2, 7 damage. But then there's also the potential that you suffer 5 times 6 is 35, I believe, plus 2, 37 damage. So it could really hurt. And it does remove the restriction of the level on it. So you could potentially get a 9th level spell back and take a lot of damage. Ugh. But I like that flavor. I like the idea. And it fits with the art of the card. So I really like that too. I know that's going to probably be a little bit more powerful than what the system is designed for. I don't know how he really designed, like, you know, the levels, like what's common, what's uncommon, what's rare, what's legendary. So maybe the rarity would need to be bumped up to a legendary. But again, the mechanics are you can use the Arcane Recovery feature using a bonus action, proficiency bonus times per long rest. This use does not count towards your original use of Arcane Recovery. When using it in this way, there is no spell slot limit, so you can gain 9th level spells, whatever. However, the downside is, for each level of spell you gain back this way, you suffer 1d6 plus 2 hit points in necrotic damage. This damage cannot be reduced in any way. I don't know, that sounds pretty cool to me. It's definitely a risk-reward type of playstyle. I love that playstyle. I love the idea of that. It feels kind of... It does have kind of a, like, sacrificial feel to it, you know? Like, I'm giving up my hit points for this immense power. Like, being able to gain a 9th level spell slot as a bonus action definitely breaks the game. But, you're giving up a possibility of a crap ton of hit points. Or maybe we just say it's not a d6, and maybe it's just 6 hit points straight out per level of spell. So that way there is that real risk to it. I don't know. Just again, brainstorming, nothing solidified here, because this is like a brainstorming kind of series where I just take MTG cards and I go, okay, let's brainstorm how to make this Magic the Gathering. And I thought, because of the art, this would be a really cool tie-in with Kalia's Chronicle of Runes, which, as of this moment, is still going strong. We're at 236,139. You just saw it go up a little bit there. 4 days left, 2,595 backers, and we have unlocked quite a couple of stretch goals already. Sorry, I know this probably tries. We've unlocked a couple new languages, a couple of new player race options. One of my favorite is the Nodal, a new binary language for intelligent constructs and other creatures enhanced by the mechanical machinations of artificers. And obviously a player lineage-like option, similar to the Reborn, I think it's called, from Van Richten's Guide to Ravenloft. Which is like, you place this on top of your race, so that's kind of cool. Surprise stretch goal of a whole adventure that you could add on. Sphinx languages, all this stuff, right? But here's some of my absolute favorites, and I'm in love. And if we reach the final one, then that will be an amazing goal. Rune prices and a Helena's crafting guide tie-in. I have talked to Spectre Creations on Discord. The tie-in will be probably a separate PDF because he doesn't feel it fits the theme of this book, which is understandable. I agree. But the rune prices will be in the book by default. Runes as tattoos, enchantments, and more, which is a guideline for folks who love all the magical mechanical bits of the rune system but are looking for alternative ways to use that. So this could tie really well into the Tome of Mystical Tattoos, perhaps, or something like that. I don't know. New backgrounds. A stretch goal at 200,000 that we didn't know about. It was a surprise. was additional VTC support. This will be available eventually on Roll20 and Shard, as well as Foundry, and I don't remember what the other one is. New NPCs for Dungeon Masters, pre-generated brood items, and this being in Creative Commons license. But here's the one we're shooting for right now, ladies and gentlemen. New rules, rune casting. From druids to wizards to clerics, bring runic magic to any character you dream up. This set of optional rules allows anyone to infuse their spellcasting with new rune-based mechanics and flavor. There will be a link to the Kickstarter down below. I hope you enjoyed the video. Until next time, thanks by stopping by at the Wizard's Forge. Ba-da-bum-ba-dum, ba-da-bum-bum-bum.